Over 50% of our global population lives in cities. They are responsible for around 70% of global energy emissions. Overcrowding, pollution, increased criminality. Those are only some of the issues that the cities face today. Over 40 students from 5 different countries met for a week in Stockholm to spread the knowledge about the Goal 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities. The goal is to make cities inclusive, safe and resilient. Basically cities people would want to live in.
What do you think you can do to make cities more sustainable?
By trying to do the little things that you can, you try to recycle more things, you try to take the bus, take commuter travel more, you walk or you take a bike to like work or school instead of taking your car.
Well, personally, I think everyone has duties and social obligations that you try to care about your city and that it's clean and trying to be the best member of a community and to act on every injustice. The best city would be a fun and sustainable city.
I would probably say safe and sustainable.
Cities and communities that can thrive, that can grow as communities and cities.
We need sustainable cities for the future.
Over the course of the week, we met many inspiring people, visited a lot of interesting places, and learned how to make cities more sustainable.
Sustainable cities has to do with how you recycle things, how you recycle what is trashed or what you don't want anymore. There is no time for making up things that are not sustainable in a real way. I think that art as a tool to make a change, I think it's essential.
I don't know exactly how, but it takes a lot of time because then you need to have the city, the citizens, the businesses to understand, to work together, and it takes a lot of time to have everyone agree about something.
Who will come and tell them the promise they gave? That's a dilemma we have today, and that's why Greta and others are so very important. Because you can promise a lot, but in the end of the day, it's up to political leadership.
I mainly focus on building more individual buildings. I worked as a supervisor, project engineer. Physical aspects of sustainability, but also some of the social aspects of the sustainability and how they will affect the physical parts as well.
So when you sit in the project and talk about details, you have these and you say, okay, but I think this could be interesting or nice or easy to walk on. Or maybe this color is better when it's super shining or it's snowy. So we think about all these details.
We are finding an area where we want to make improvements.
We're talking about what we're gonna do in our Minecraft world.
Sustainable community and city would be one that can last long, makes no harm for the long term, and
that they don't just get built up and then just crumble down because the technology moves forward.
To succeed in our goal, we need you to come together. Of course, you will reduce the use of the materials and consumptions. Of course, you can reuse what's already been created. Of course, you will manage to repair and restore the buildings that already exist to make them more resilient and more eco-friendly. We believe in you.
I'm an architect as well, so when I look at how you produce or how you construct cities today, we need to include a real recycling.
People there doesn't need to always to take car to somewhere else to live their life, because now it's like the edge is only houses. So we need to focus on these edges to connect them with public transportation, and everything is in the kind of in the city center.
You know, I think we're coming at a time like the environmental challenges, they mean a lot when building new construction. So for example, to be like flood proof and fireproof, like heat proof, stuff like that.
I have made quite a lot of public art, and I've been trying to go more and more towards sustainability, sustainable solutions.
Be aware of like sustainability, read a lot so you understand the situation, and also when you plan, talk to people. Bring people together on this journey.
I think it's interesting to get people like involved and like engaged in this way, especially across nations, because there's like so different cities we're from, all of us.
We all, including me and you, need to reform our lifestyle to reduce our footprint on our planet. Every time you switch off the lights, every time you say no to a plastic bag, every time you close the tap, every time you ride a bike or take the public transportation, every time you choose a local product, every time counts. Tiny steps make an immense difference. This is why we need you.